Hey y'all, before we roll the beautiful bean footage that is this video, this is what happens when you buy too much yarn and you don't remember what you have and where it is. I have now completed my crochet sweater. She has her bottom bands and my new time, I've clocked in at 17 and a half hours. So that is it. That is all. Enjoy the video. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Welcome in and welcome to part 2 of my crochet versus knit challenge. I decided to do a little comparison between crochet and knit. I'm very new to knitting, so I'm just kind of testing out just for myself the theory that knit uses a lot less yarn than crochet, but it is a bit more time consuming than crochet. So I chose very similar, just basic raglan style sweaters to work up. And in part 1, I did a crochet version of the sweater. Unfortunately, I did end up running out of yarn and I thought I would have enough. But I'm using the same brand, same weight yarn for this knit project that I used for the crochet project, which is this We Love Yarn Mega Ball. It's 765 yards, so it was well over 1,400 yards, which I was a bit surprised that I didn't have enough to complete that crochet sweater. I ran out at the ribbing, so for that project, I did use up both big balls of yarn. For this one, I'm using this lovely gray. The sweater that I chose, it was just a free pattern that I got off of Hobie. It's called the Bobby sweater. And of course, I was excited. So I've already started, but I haven't gotten too far. I've only done the neck ribbing, and right now I'm about to actually start the body where I start the raglan increases. So I've been watching videos, learning how to do the stitches that this pattern, yes, I'm old school, I printed out the pattern, but do the stitches that this pattern calls for. So the increase is the make one left, make one right. Watched a bunch of videos to learn how to do that, and I think I am ready to go. Luckily, this again is a very beginner friendly pattern, so there are no short rows. That is a technique for a later date, but I do plan on learning how to do short rows. So I'm gonna stop rambling and we will just get started on my sweater. Update time. So I have been working on my sweater for a few days now. I think I'm right at 7 hours, maybe like 10 minutes shy of 7 hours. And here is my progress so far. I don't know if you can really, well, I guess you can tell, but I've gotten something done. When the raglan started popping, I got really excited. Look how nice that is. So this is my progress so far. I actually ended up starting over. The neck ribbing is actually supposed to be 1x1 rib. I don't know what it is about 1x1 knit ribbing. I'm just not a fan of it. But I got through the neck ribbing and then I started going through the setup knit round to place my stitch markers for the increases, and then realized my count was off. Now here's one area where I will say I do prefer crochet over knit, and that is when you make a mistake, it's so much easier to just unravel back to where you made the mistake. So because I was only through the ribbing, I just started over and I did 2x2 rib for the collar instead. Again, because I am still learning, I was doing the most when I would have to like undo stitches. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was doing the most. So while I was working on the body, I was watching a tutorial of, I think her name is called Chloe Knits, where she was knitting a sweater from start to finish to kind of get an idea of what to do to split for sleeves, how to put stitches on hold. And she messed up in the pattern and she was like, oh, I messed up, let me unknit these stitches. And I was like, what was I doing? I don't know what I was doing, but just going back and unknitting the stitches, I will say undoing and taking back stitches in crochet to redo a mistake is still a bit easier than knit. But in watching that video, I did learn probably the proper way that you're supposed to unknit stitches. That's so much less complicated than whatever the heck was I was doing. I am loving the look, and I think once the sweater is complete, it's gonna be so pretty. Now, I know I didn't buy expensive things when I was starting my knitting journey. Most of the things that I purchased off of Amazon. However, I was not expecting for my needles to break already. So I bought one of these interchangeable needle sets, and when I was trying to slide the needle out of the first ribbed collar that I did, the cord came out. The cord, like this part of the cord, it came loose. And I'm like, what the heck? I haven't even used these that much. So that was a bit unexpected. So I'm wondering if you can just buy cords. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really excited to get through these raglan increases so that I can split for sleeves. 7 hours in, this is my progress. I do feel like I did have a bit more of my crochet sweater done at 7 hours, but time-wise, I am expecting for it to take me longer to complete this one. I'm going to work on my sweater a little bit more and come back when I have significant progress where I can give another update. You guys. Look at it. It's hiked up in the back, but it's beautiful. So I only have like 3 more rounds before I split for sleeves. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so quick update. So the last clip, I was really excited. It was really late last night, but I was really excited. I was getting really close to splitting for sleeves, and I stayed up and finished the rounds that I needed to finish. And so this morning, I have split for sleeves, and now I am working on the body. You can't really tell the progress because it's rolled up, but I got a few rows done. So just working through the body. I think I am at 12 hours. I want to say about 12 hours. I'm gonna have to check my little stopwatch. I know I was much further along with my crochet sweater at 12 hours, but I did expect this to take a little bit more time. Yarn check with my crochet sweater. By the time I split for sleeves, I was pretty close to being done with a full ball of yarn. I still have a good bit of this left. So I don't know, I anticipate maybe even getting the body done with the rest of this, and then maybe not even having to eat into the next ball until I get to the sleeves. So I'm really happy about it. It's beautiful. It can get a little monotonous with the knit and the round, but I'm just trying to get the basics down. So let me not get ahead of myself. Let's get back to knitting. Quick update. So I've officially hit the time that it took me to finish my crochet sweater. So I am 17 and a half hours in, and I got a good part of the body. Don't mind my tongue. But maybe like 3 inches under my bust. This sweater the pattern is a little cropped, but I'm not
quite sure how to help you with that.
I wasn't talking to you. I have maybe about 4 or 5 more inches before I'll do the ribbing. I'm just ready to start on the sleeves. I'm actually just ready to be done with this, so yarn check. I'm definitely short at this point. I would have used a full ball of yarn on my crochet sweater. I've made a dent in it. I still have quite a bit left. Okay, bye. All right, guys, I've done it. I finished. My sweater is so wrinkly, but here she is. I have not blocked the sweater yet. I don't know if I'm going to block. I know that wet blocking really is not that beneficial for acrylic yarn, that steam blocking works better. Because I usually just throw my stuff in the washer and the dryer anyway, is why I typically don't block things. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm so, look at it. It is a little short. So I know I said that the sweater pattern was cropped. It's not really cropped. It just stops, I guess, like right at the waist. And I like my tops and sweaters to be a little bit longer, to be more hip length. And I did make it longer than the pattern suggested, and it is still a little bit short for me, but it's okay. I still love it. Time wise, I clocked 40 hours. So 40 hours and some change, maybe like 40 hours and 20 minutes is the time that I clocked to finish this sweater. More than double the amount of time that it took me to finish my crochet sweater. However, this is the second ball of yarn. I got to about here, so I got the entire body and ribbing of the sweater and most of the sleeve done with one ball of yarn. So I only dipped into the second ball to just finish out maybe like 2 inches of the sleeve and then the second sleeve, whereas it took 2 of these and I had to dip into a third one to finish my crochet sweater. Definitely much more time consuming, significantly more economical with yarn. You definitely get much more bang for your buck with your yarn with knitting. Have I picked up a new hobby? Yes. Yes, I have. Have I already started another knit project? Also, yes. Matter of fact, I've started 2. I did decide that with the other 2 balls of that mauve yarn, I'm going to make my first knit sweater pattern. So I've already started that. I've cast it on. It's on my needles. And then I am kind of freehanding another cardigan, but it is a top-down raglan cardigan using the skills that I have learned with making this sweater. I definitely want to do a cable sweater, and I kind of already have an idea of another knit versus crochet cable sweater edition. That's the end of this challenge, and until next time, goodbye.